Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here, back at you again. Um, the girls got all this brush over here, and we got a fire going here, as you can see. So we're going to do s'mores here in a little bit. So I'm going to just leave this in here. And as I told you, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to have a beer. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I know I've mentioned this before, I'm sweating still, I'm sorry. I usually have my bandana on, but we were just doing a little bit of work and I'm still sweating. But anyway, one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about, the importance of spending time with the people that you love. I think it's real important that you take that quality time. I don't care if it's a niece or a nephew, your kids, your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your dad, whoever it is, whoever's close to you, whoever makes you feel happy. You know, we are all so busy in our lives, and it's crazy. So, you know, but to be able to have that time to spend with your family, you got somebody on a four-wheeler going by. So, but anyway, but to be able to have that time to spend it with people that you love and that you care about, there's nothing like that. And you know, being up here with my daughter this weekend again, and you know, and her friend Kendall's here, and Kendall's like another daughter to me anyway. So might as well say my daughter is. But now my son is with his mother this weekend, and he spends his time with his mom on the weekends. And so, you know, it's I have him all week. So, you know, once he's done with summer school, I might, you know, try to switch it up with her, let her take him through the week a little bit, so I can bring him up here on the weekend with me. Because we definitely need to get out here with the telescope again. Now tonight, unfortunately, it looks a little cloudy, so I don't think we're going to see much of stars. I can't believe it, because today the whole day was crystal blue, clear skies, and but it's, you know, it's a little cloudier tonight, so I'm hoping that it opens up a little bit later. Tomorrow's supposed to be a gorgeous day. It's supposed to be in the low 80s, and you know, the weather's been decent as of late. We've had some rain, but we've needed some rain. You got to have rain to make the crops grow. I mean, my freaking tomato plants are this high now. I mean, and they're just all over the place. So, but anyway, you know, I wanted to talk, like I said, about the importance of spending that time with family. And I'll tell you what, it's like, you know, I had made the decision to cut back a few years ago. And when I made that decision, my ex-wife decided that she no longer wanted to be part of that. So she left, and so it made it that much more difficult to get everything going that I wanted to get going. Mosquito, just so you know. But you know, if you have a dream and you pursue it, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be prepping. It doesn't have to be living off grid. It can be anything that you're passionate about. If you pursue that dream and follow it, that's the important thing. But what? Oh, very cool. Are they ready? Oh, the girls are picking raspberries. Hold on a second. I'll take you over there. We'll go over here and we'll see what they're doing. Mosquitoes getting you? Yeah, that's why I started the fire, because I didn't want the mosquitoes tearing me up.
Just like in your backyard.
Look at that.
Yep.
Now these are just straight wild raspberries.
Nobody planted them?
Nope, they're just wild raspberries, and there we are. Okay, the mosquitoes are crazy over here, girls.
I know.
I'm going back.
That's why I keep whacking ourselves.
But yeah, I mean, so like I said, up here, I have everything up here. I'm really lucky. Sometimes when something happens, you think it's a nightmare and it's a curse. And when my ex did leave, I thought it was like the worst thing that had ever happened to me. And in hindsight, it's the best thing that ever happened. I mean, I know that kind of sounds crazy, but you know, I had to sell my other property, and I bought this property, and I just think this property is so much better. I mean, just even like that, wild raspberries out there. And the girls were picking them, and they're happy doing that. But, you know, I got the well. I did not have a well on my other property.
Here.
Oh, for me?
We have to.
Thank you, baby.
Yep.
So, grab yourselves a pop. There's pop in the cooler.
We're gonna spray or something. Bug spray. Bug
I don't know if there's any more, okay. So, now I'm eating wild raspberries right off my property. They're delicious. And, I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, there's nothing like it. So, anyway, I'm going to turn this on more facing you guys. So anyway, so we're just going to sit here tonight and do the fire and relax. But like I said, it's, you know, when everything had happened, everything happens for a reason, everything happens when it shouldn't. I'm a real big proponent and believer of that. And when it first happens, I mean, it can be devastating. I mean, when my, you know, ex-wife left, I lost 20 pounds in 22 days. I was distraught. I was just ripped up. I mean, I didn't see my kids. I saw them for 4 hours in the first 2 weeks. 2 hours, one day, 2 hours. 2 hours Christmas Day, 2 hours the next week. And then I just told the ex-wife, I said, listen, this isn't going to be how it's going to be. And I want them half the time. And, you know, I don't understand the fathers out there that don't. I really, truly do not. I don't understand it, and I never will. But I know that from the very beginning, my daughter had said to me, Daddy, I want to be with you full time. And now she's been with me full time for over 1.5 years. You know, going on 2 years actually. But you know, it's you know, my kids are my number one thing. Everything that I do with prepping, with buying this property up here and wanting to be off grid, everything's about them. I'm simplifying my life for a couple of reasons, and I probably have discussed this before, but I'll say it again. You know, right now I'm working 4 days a week, and you know, I'm doing a pediatric case, which pays more up here, but I have 3 days a week off. So I have that time that I can spend with my family, and you know, that's what it's all about. I mean, it's I've cut my expenses down, and once we're up here, they'll be cut down even more because I won't have a gas and electric bill because I plan on totally being off grid. I got to get my solar panels up here and get them hooked up, but I really don't have anything at the moment. I mean, like my camper, I don't have enough power with what I have as far as my solar panels. I only have like a 45 watt system from Harbor Freight, so it's not worth setting it up at this point. But you know, I will be setting that up, and you know, like I said, I don't know when I'm going to be up here full time. So right now I just do what I got to do. But you know, it's just there's an old saying that says stop and smell the roses, and basically I had a wake-up call one day, and you know, I just decided I got tired of the rat race, and you know, making a decision to what's more important. You know, that's what it basically came down to. And you know what, my guys are 12 years old, they'll be 13 in October, and the years are blasting by, and to have more time with them, and just instead of focused on work, and trying to keep up with the Joneses, and having 2 vehicles, and having this, that, and the other thing, I mean, it's crazy. And you know, it's like I got caught up in it. I'll be honest with you, I got caught up in it with like everybody else. I had a 1,912-foot square house, and had the big mortgage payment, and you're a slave to your house. I mean, it's like that's what they want. They want you to be a slave to the system. And you know, I just woke up and I said, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. So I made some changes, and you know what? Most people would think that I was, you know, I went about it the wrong way, but you know what? You can only take so much, and I gotta tell you what, I'm a lot less stressed, you know, than I used to be. And I mean, even this year with the amount of time that I missed not working, I mean, if I was still living the lifestyle that I was living before, I'd have lost my mind months and months ago, you know. So, you know, it's been difficult, don't get me wrong, and it's not easy, but you know what? It's just making your life simpler, making your life less stressful. You know, hard work and working on your property and cutting wood and splitting wood and building your stuff and having it and seeing progress and doing it as you can, and not having this big debt. Everybody gets into debt, and it's just, I just think it's insane. So, you know, getting away from that, I think is a smarter way to be, and that's what I've done. And I got to tell you what, guys, I'm enjoying my life a lot more, because back in the old days, I've been working today. You know, I would have worked all day today, and I would have had to go back in tonight at 2 in the morning and work until 4 tomorrow afternoon. and then I would have had my one day off, you know? And so it's just not worth it. It really isn't. I mean, my physical health and everything else, and it's just, you know, and I got to tell you what, I've gotten so much closer with my kids, I can't even begin to tell you, you know. I feel bad for my ex-wife too, I honestly do, because she's missed out, and, you know, and her life hasn't changed at all. I mean, you know, and it's sad, it really is, because, you know, she's going to miss out. I mean, you know, once we're up here full time, and, you know, and as long as I can continue to work and make money, you know, the bills are not going to be like they were in suburbia. You know, I mean, the bills are going to be minimal up here. It basically comes down to food. You know, do I need gasoline for the generator? Do I need propane? You know, and I'm going to heat with wood. So it's like, if I need to be warm, I better get my butt out here, and I got a ton of wood to split up and cut, you know, so that's on me, you know, and but like, anyway, you know, it's just, I'm rambling and I apologize, but it's all about making life simpler to me. I just, and I can't tell you how much happier I am. I really am. I mean, to have less and not have the stress, it's awesome. I mean, my truck is paid for, my motorcycle's paid for. I still am paying my ex-wife's car payment. I have 5 more payments to go on that. I had to defer a couple payments because I was just so broke this year. But, you know, when I pay her payment this month, I'll have 4 left. So, you know, and then that'll be more money cleared up. So, how many minutes?
11.
Okay,
Actually, 12.
12, okay. Well, anyway, so I'm going to cut this off for now. I'm rambling and rambling and rambling, and I apologize. But I just kind of wanted to share how I felt. And, you know, like I said, living a simpler life makes you more happy. You know, focusing on what's truly important. And what's truly important is your family, your kids, you know, and a lot of people don't get it. And it's sad. And I actually feel sorry for people like that. I really, really, truly do. I'm going to cut it off for now. I'm going to show you what we got accomplished tomorrow when we get going. And so that's my rant for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me what you think. You know, I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all the support everybody's given me. And I will talk to you guys later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.